Historically speaking, the state of Florida has been famous for its sunny beaches.
The internet's most notorious Florida man.
Expansive
We'll watch a
theme
couple of
parks
these.
and diverse wildlife. But over the last decade or so, there's been one export that's really taken center stage, at least in terms of online intrigue.
What is this setup? She look crazy.
Of Florida Man. Yes, Florida has in many ways become a meme thanks to its extraordinary
it's funny as hell.
churning out some of the
Florida man
most
bites
bizarre
off pet
criminals
python.
in the world.
What?
From Florida men assaulting people with alligators to a sloshed sunshine stater getting a DUI while operating a motorized
bro.
You can rest assured that if you're browsing,
Is that for real?
An online article that has the headline
Global gonna be
Florida
honest.
Man, it's going to detail some of the most creatively bad
Y'all don't know my dark side.
crimes imaginable. And with that, put your swim trunks on and come with me on this Wavywebsurf special.
I see red.
These are the internet's most notorious Florida men. Today's video is sponsored by Opera. In the world of internet browsers, I found
I'm already using it, bro. Fuck off.
Florida man violates a plush doll. Florida men are no stranger to committing sex crimes.
What?
However, this particular Florida man was jailed for a deviancy that few even in the Sunshine State can lay claim to. He violated an
Olaf
the snowman
what?
in public. On October 22nd of 2019,
I mean, Olaf got the grippy.
Park, Florida, a man named Cody Christopher Meter
It's
visited his
grippy.
local Target retail location. But what you'll soon find, though, is that this was no ordinary visit to pick up new clothes or groceries. Rather, the man's purpose for being at this store
Bro, let it go. Bro.
Sinister, with Cody apparently visiting the location to fulfill a depraved sexual fantasy.
Wolverine?
Upon arriving at the Target store, the 20-year-old man went to a merchandise display which housed various toys from Disney's Frozen. He then picked up a large Olaf plushie from the shelf, removed his genitals from his pants, and began humping the stuffed snowman on the Target store floor.
He probably thought it was a snow bunny. He's on Fent.
Cody would ejaculate on the toy and return the desecrated doll to the display shelf. And this wasn't the end of the degeneracy,
savage.
as Cody was looking for round two. After defiling the Olaf doll, Cody reportedly walked over to another toy aisle and grabbed a large unicorn plushie. He would then proceed to violate this toy in a sexual manner as well. If not stopped, this rampaging dry humper likely would have nutted on every
Yeah,
toy
RJ, you need to stop that shit, bro. It's not good for you.
Thankfully, though, due to surveillance footage, security detected what Cody was perpetrating, and police were notified promptly. Cody had been caught red-handed, and when police arrived and questioned him, he confessed to doing, quote, stupid stuff, and said that he, quote, nutted on Olaf. As a result of his serial dry humping, Cody was charged with criminal mischief.
Not Olaf, man.
They were removed from themselves and destroyed.
Fucking Olaf,
Following
bro.
Cody's detainment, his father revealed to police that he, quote, has a history of this type of behavior, unquote. The exact details of what the father meant by this statement weren't elaborated on, but needless to say, it's possible that this wasn't Cody's first foray into such disgusting activity.
Bro, Dad's used to that shit. He fucked his fucking lawnmower before. He tried to turn the lawnmower on and fucking grab nut. That's crazy.
$50 bail. About a year after the crime, in March of 2021,
Pops already know what it is.
ordered a psychological evaluation.
Bro, hitting the zone, crying
Appointed
about
by
love.
psychologist before hearing on April of 2021 that would determine his ability to stand
I really just need some
trial.
head,
He was
for real.
eventually determined fit to stand trial, and in January of 2022, the Florida freak was sentenced to serve 6 months of probation. This sentence came after he pled no criminal mischief and indecent exposure charges.
They said that's just illegal. I don't know how. but
$725 in court fines and costs.
They never said anything. That was like 2022.
Florida restaurant thief avoids jail because he's obese. This next Florida man story is admittedly one of the more humorous on the list.
How many
and that's
handcuffs
saying
they
a
need
lot
to
because
handcuff
there's
his big
some pretty
ass?
Funny shit in this compilation. It's the tale of a Florida criminal that was so morbidly
What part of
obese
Florida
he
is that?
literally could not be placed in prison. In 2007, a
Damn, that cookie look good.
Jolicar of Sanford,
Juge
Florida, was
Jolicar.
very fittingly arrested for scamming various restaurants.
Biggest
and
loser,
stores.
600
George was said to
pounds.
have been peddling
Fuck.
this scam as far back as 2000.
Bro, big as hell.
George was notorious for ordering a bunch of food.
He looked like
eating,
Kingpin, low-key.
Half of it or more than half of it, and then complaining about its quality in an attempt to get refunds. This gluttonous con man once reportedly
Yo!
downed 6 milkshakes milkshakes from a
That bite better tear an ACL or some shit.
To pay, he claimed his last shake had
My favorite streamer. You're 5 hours late, bud.
Milkshakes, bro.
What's up, Kevizo Manizo?
This portly gentleman's fast food scamming antics would eventually catch up to him, though, as Big George was finally be
that chin is crazy.
He consumed close to $50 of 7-Eleven.
Bro has 3 flaps of meat. You got 1 big old flat back here. You got 2 for this one right here. You got 3 for the other chin. And you got a fat ass forehead. And you got the cheeks. Shit, fat as hell. I don't know how you can live like that, bro. Better late than ever.
11 beef jerky
Twerk.
And attempted to trick the staff members of the gas station into giving him a refund under the premise of one of the bags having moldy beef in it. His deceptive trick failed, and police were actually notified over this event. After being tipped off about this scammer, cops later made their way to George's home and arrested him for his alleged scam attempt. The police report from the incident indicates that when cops were arresting George, the man, quote, raised the pitch of his voice to sound like a woman. So I guess George thought if he faked the high-pitched voice, the cops would like go easy on him, thinking he was a girl or something.
Dog.
This pitch shifting did little to deter law enforcement, as George would be arrested in
bro's dumb.
Police custody on the way to the police.
So he's fat.
38-year-old man reportedly muttered,
eats a lot, and dumb as fuck, quote, dumb as rocks. Okay, and he's broke, trying to scam.
Activities, George was charged with 5 counts of felony petty theft. After
petty
being charged, it was thought that George would then be sent to
big
jail
as hell
on trial. But something worse happened to the man. In the months after he was charged, George came down with a serious unspecified illness and became bedridden as a result.
Yeah, it's called not having sweets for what, a week straight, man. Big ass. He's losing weight and he feels sick now, bro. Like it's like actually a good thing, bro.
This George's illness was
beef
so
jerky is crazy.
Being jailed,
hey,
he was
bro.
confined by his sickness to a hospital bed, and at one point
it's called losing weight, bro.
On a
big ass
respirator treatment. Once stabilized, he was sent to a nursing facility to recover. In light of this sickness, one thing was becoming clear to prosecutors who were trying to punish George. Even if they got George in jail due to his obesity and health problems, he likely wouldn't survive in prison. George's immense risk for morbidity.
Baked.
And not only that, if they were to take George to trial, the state would have to pay for the bedridden man's transportation to court sessions and potential medical bills associated with health problems related to travel. So to avoid this hassle,
they played it safe.
George was given a no-contest plea deal, which an attorney accepted on his behalf. With this plea deal, George would have to pay $1,365 in court costs and an unstated amount of restitution. George would also plead no contest to 5 counts of misdemeanor petty theft.
I don't want to see you chew on a burger.
Florida man,
the Florida furry chat,
caught violating a Siberian husky while wearing a dog costume. While furries out there are simply fun seekers with a love for animal alter egos, there have been a small handful of bizarre crimes.
Bro, Kingza, you need to stop doing that shit, bro. I told you, bro, when I caught you the last time. Stop touching random dogs.
Are built different.
Man,
which brings us to the disturbing case of Mr. Nichols. On February 11th, 2019, 21-year-old Christian Stewart Oscar Nichols of Baltimore, Florida, was arrested after allegedly filming himself sexually violating his Siberian husky while wearing a dog costume.
What
it all
the
started on January 25th. When an individual from out of state
you niggas in the chat freaky as hell, boy. I'll tell you that right now.
Animal Services Department to inform them of a repulsive video and image that they had discovered online. That video being the aforementioned bestiality content, and local authorities had been tipped off to it. After reviewing the photos and videos of concern, detectives claimed that Nichols could be seen in the content wearing a black and white husky costume while performing sex acts to the animal. They also commented that the dog seemed to have been in significant distress during the video's recording, adding that the animal tried running away from Nichols at one point, which allegedly resulted in the furry freak hitting it with a sex toy and then continuing his monstrous assault. These investigators eventually I
didn't even know that. Now
and worked on tracking him down so they could go in for an arrest. When
I didn't know that, bro. You could have left that out, and I would have been okay.
He admitted that he was the twisted mastermind behind the gut-wrenching material containing his dog named Ember. He was arrested and charged with 1 count of aggravated animal cruelty. The man was also charged with an additional 10 counts of possession of obscene materials after more unrelated zoophilic videos were allegedly found in his bedroom. Thankfully, the dogs that were in Mr. Nichols' possession, including Ember, were taken away from him, and one can only hope that they found new homes where they weren't abused.
That's wild.
We've got the Florida man that got a DUI at Walmart Motor City.
This got to be the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Terrible. Not only are you putting your own life in danger,
and trust me, bro, I used to see big ass motherfuckers on that shit, bro, and the wheels would be, bro, I literally seen wheels dented inwards like this. Like that shit was, that shit went like these. The wheels was in like these on both sides. Flat as fuck. Not flat, but like damn near flat. I'm like, bro, don't your big ass see how slow it's moving, bitch? Get off that shit. Big ass. And then I remember some lady's scooter died in the middle of an aisle, and I went looking in the front of the store to find any like new ones, or not new ones, but charged ones. I couldn't find none. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Pick her ass up? I just left her there, I'm gonna be honest. I don't work in customer service, lady.
You could only get a DUI from behind the wheel of a car, boat, or motorcycle. Think again. On July 24th, 2022, 39-year-old Aaron Gregory.
Nah, Global heard a dog. What the fuck?
Was getting rowdy.
I heard a dog? Never, ever will I hurt a dog, buddy. You know what I'm saying?
Man
It was a monster.
Had some drinks that night and decided to go visit Walmart. Mr. Gregory got a motorized scooter card, and it said that he had an open beverage and was just driving recklessly around the Walmart at about 5 to 6 miles an hour. Through, running into
Hey, if they're charged, they go crazy.
He was just a madman on the loose.
The message I sent before
What's to note, though, is
didn't she put a husky as her PFP on that furry website? I did. It was a costume though. Oh my gosh, I skipped the whole thing. Fuck.
We've got the July 24th, 2022, 39-year-old Aaron Gregory from Melbourne, Florida, was getting rowdy.
Never heard of it.
Apparently had some
Chat, this is all up north, by the way. This is not south.
To go visit Walmart.
I ain't seen no Miami video yet.
A motorized scooter card, and it said that he had an open beverage and was just
bro's buying a toaster
at about 5 to 6 miles an hour, just cruising through, running into shelves and almost hitting people. He was just a madman on the loose, I guess. What's important to note, though, is that mobility scooters are considered to be motor vehicles in the state of Florida, so he was committing a crime while doing this. Seeing this belligerent motorist wreaking havoc
I didn't realize
in the
that.
store, Walmart called the cops. When the cops arrived at Walmart, they found that Gregory had an open bottle of Smirnoff liquor as he was riding around. They noted that the man had consumed 2/3 of the bottle by this point in time. Police also noted that Gregory had, quote, glassy eyes, smelled like...
Bro, I know he feels like shit, bro. If y'all drink and y'all have like a hangover, it feels... I never had a hangover like that, I'm not gonna lie. But I remember being like really drunk and I just felt disgusting. I felt sick. How does he not feel like that?
Refused to take a breathalyzer test. By this point in time,
how does he not feel sick?
You know, almost an entire bottle of Smirnoff. You know, Gregory was pretty fucked up. When the police attempted to
Where's the bottle
at and obtain his ID, they noted that he became, quote, unresponsive and couldn't answer any of their questions.
Is this your charger? Yeah? Mm-hmm. All right.
Yes.
What?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. No?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that your backpack? Backpack? Is that your backpack?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, is that your bottle of vodka? Is that yours? Came out of your backpack. Watch your back.
And
I plead the fifth. I plead the fucking fifth. Wait till my lawyer gets. He's gonna lie for me. I plead the fifth, man. I ain't saying shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just one of your rights as an American citizen.
Man's level of intoxication was so high that
just don't say shit. Yeah, you might have to sit in the jail cell for a day, maybe a couple hours, but listen, there's better than getting charges put on you for real. So just don't say nothing. Plead the fifth. Go home. Go in the car. Take a nap on your way to the jail cell. Just get comfortable.
Let's go. Come on, spin around. Let's go. We got all day. All right.
Damn, that shit look comfortable. That shit tall as hell.
All right, my man. Give me your other hand. No. Stay there for a second.
Damn, that sound like a whip. The fuck?
Second.
Put those handcuffs on me, baby. I mean,
No. Stay there for a second.
what the fuck? How do you do that?
Nope. In.
I'm laying down, bro. I'm not fucking sitting straight up.
Later on at the police department, the man was barely able to stand up and continued to decline any field sobriety tests.
Do you wish to do some field sobriety test? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
You want to provide a breath test?
No, no, no. Answer is no. Always say no.
Were you blow into a machine?
Bro's just gonna go to
Are you
sleep.
willing to provide a breath test? Would you take that as a no?
Once arrested, he was taken to the Brevard County Jail on a $3,000 bond. 2 months later, Gregory pled no contest to the disorderly intoxication and open container charges. Judge would find Gregory guilty on both misdemeanors and sentenced him to 2 months in jail and instructed him to pay $522 in court costs and fines. Lastly, Gregory was prohibited from going back to that Walmart for 6 months.
Bro, he didn't do nothing wrong. He was just driving and drinking, bruh. It's not like he was in the street doing it. He was inside Walmart shopping. They banned him for 6 months, bro. Y'all could have just let him forget about it, bro.
Allegedly groped Little Mermaid.
Oh my gosh, no, bro. I'm not watching that shit, bro. Fuck no.